When a video game is successful, it's a sign that the developer has done something right, and that's where sequels spawn, to expand or to improve the game. And that's how a franchise starts. So here's the rules to this countdown. The franchise has to have a number of sequels and or spin-offs under its belt to be considered a franchise. And number 2, this is all my opinion, nobody else's, so if you didn't like this list, don't take it like a buster sword to the guts. Comment your opinion or improve my list, I ain't gonna stop you. So, are you ready? Cue the intro. To start off this list, we're starting with a powerhouse. The Sims is a life simulation game that can addict you into its immersive virtual world very easily. It's one of the only games that I play on PC, and it's just a blast. As you create friends, celebrities, or my favourite, video game characters, you will slowly lose your social life if you play this game too much. It's for 4 main games and tons of expansions, and it's in this spot at number 10. At the number 9 spot is the fastest hedgehog alive, Sonic. From his 16-bit Genesis rivalry with Mario, to his modern parkouring of today, Sonic's always been awesome to speed through. Well, most of the time. We try not to remember Sonic 06. But bad games aside, Sonic's always had amazing music, precise platforming, and pun intended, fast gameplay. As long as you select the correct Sonic game, you'll have tons of fun. What? Another life simulation game? Yes, my friends. Animal Crossing is an addictive experience, and deserves more love than it gets. You basically move to a town with animal people thingies, I don't know, and that's where the freedom starts. You can hunt bugs, fossils, fish, and donate them or sell them. You have the freedom to expand and customize your house, and with the in-game co-op running real life time, lots of events happen like Halloween and Christmas. Which is a reason to come back every day. But just one question. Why is Mr. Rossetti such a dick? This series is so underrated. It's a strategy RPG, and it's a very good one, especially with the 3DS one, which is by far the best in the series if you ask me. It's a very customizable RPG experience, with the ability to select units, and to use whatever classes you want on it. And even whether they are completely overpowered or not. And with the 3DS version, the series just gets so much better, with the ability to make your own character that's actually important to the story, and get him to make friends and even find the love of his life, not to mention the fact that you and other characters can have kids, and they can fight for you as well. That is absolutely an amazing idea. Why did nobody ever think of this? I will never know. The series has so many good ideas running for it, and I can't wait for what they'll think of next. From the PC exclusive beginning to the multi-platform series it is today, The Elder Scrolls has always been a blast. Just don't count The Elder Scrolls Online. This game is a pure definition of freedom, and there's so much to do, hundreds of side quests, locations to find, and items to discover. The universes Bethesda create are awesome, but The Elder Scrolls will always be my favourite. I'm so sorry for all that. Another amazing RPG franchise, with some good spin-offs of course. The main series has always been handheld exclusive, making it more easy to pick up than certain RPGs. Pokemon is a game where you fight and capture little animals and they can evolve, and they can also beat up other little animals under your command. But it's put into a, say, more cute perspective in game form. This franchise has been addictive from humble beginnings to the current 6th generation, and I can't wait for the Ruby and Sapphire remake. Zelda's not as good as I thought it was when I first played it. That doesn't mean I don't like it, it's just not as special to me as, say, other game franchises on this list. But Zelda still remains an amazing franchise, with so much to offer. From giant dungeon crawling action like in A Link to the Past, to cinematic adventures like in Ocarina of Time. It's totally not overrated or anything, but seriously, this franchise has so many different adventures for different preferences, such as depression and sadness like in Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, and happiness and love like in Wind Waker. The series has so much to offer, but let's hope the next Zelda is the one to top them all. Oh god, the hype. He's a plumber that can do everything, from racing to sports, from RPG adventures to having a party. Mario has so much to offer. The main platformers are amazing, and many of the spin-offs are just as good, such as the Mario RPG franchise and the Mario Kart series. The reason I put them all together is because it's too tough to tell which is the best. I still personally love the platformers the most, but almost all of the other games are amazing in their own way. But we try to forget Hotel Mario.
Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? I hope she made lots of spaghetti!
Yeah, that happened. Now to the series that spawned my own character. Final Fantasy is a JRPG franchise with 14 main games and tons of spin-offs. Some being gold, and others, well, let's just say Square Enix cashing on the series. But this game has so many stories to offer, each one being different. Unless they're pure sequels like 10-2 and 13-2 and Lightning Returns. Why Square, why? The battle systems are top notch, the characters are interesting and fun to play as, and the worlds are rich in design and quality. And there's 14 main games and many spin-offs. There's got to be one to suit you, right? Well, whether you prefer the tough 8-bit classics or the cinematic masterpieces on PS1, you're gonna have a blast playing this amazing spawn of JRPGs. This doesn't count as a Mario series, right?
No.
Good. The Smash Bros. Franchise is an amazing fighting series, and each one has been top-notch. Each game improves on the formula and sets the bar while doing it. I've played all 3 of them and can't wait for the 4th games on 3DS and Wii U. The cast is basically any Nintendo character you can think of. To a certain extent. Sorry Waluigi fans. There's tons of game modes to choose from, and many unlockables and minigames to enjoy. The 3rd in the series, all, had what I think was an awesome idea, known as the Subspace Emissary, which was basically a story mode with a HD equivalent cutscenes, and amazing boss battles as well. And with all those game modes aside, it's still fun just to battle it out as your favourite Nintendo character. Personal favourite, Mr. Game Boy. This series has so much to offer, and literally has no black sheep in the franchise, and that's why I love Super Smash Bros. And that is also why it's my favourite video game franchise of all time. Thanks for watching.